Hey everyone, there's a lot of exciting news in the gaming world this week. D23 and Gamescom are around the corner. Kingdom Come Deliverance 3 and Darksiders 4 confirmed. Elder Scrolls 6 name tease. And lastly, Marco would kill me if we didn't talk about the leaked Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo controllers. This is our news for the week of August 10th. Let's jump into it. All right, Screen Peekers, welcome back. Before we jump into the week of August 10th gaming news, some intros are in order. I am your co-host, Nick, and my co-host today, this guy mains only the pew 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 characters in Marvel Rivals and has crashed out no less than 5 times this week playing Marvel Rivals. It's my co-host, Marco. What's going on, my friend?
I need to switch to single player games for like a solid month as a cleanse and find joy again.
That's not a bad idea, though.
It's not a bad idea.
There's so many good single player games out right now, and we're gonna talk about more.
In like the next 2-3 months, dude. Like I need to take a break. But Gore the God Butcher's coming real soon.
Gore the God Butcher. Or the Star Wars ZCOM game. I don't know, man.
Well, you know, Star Wars was fine until they showed what Anakin Skywalker looks like, and he just looks like
Joel Kinnaman with the wig, man.
What I say to you, Joel Anakin Skywalker.
Hey, don't rag on Joel Kinnaman, man. I
love Joel Kinnaman. I love Joel Kinnaman. It was just, I mean, like, look, they couldn't use Hayden Christensen. I get it, but like, it just looks off.
Yeah,
but still excited.
Listen, it's not about the graphics, all right? It's about the gameplay for a game like that, and it looks amazing. And
day one buy.
Hell yeah, for sure. But all right, well, let's jump into our first topic today, Marco. We're going to talk about D23 and Gamescom. Both are around the corner. D23 starts this weekend of August 14th, and Gamescom, we've been seeing some Gamescom trailers already. Is there an official Gamescom date?
I think it started today. I mean, it's in Germany, so it's like it already happened most of today. So today was like the first trickling of trailers, but it'll go through Sunday.
Yeah, so I'm super, super excited for both these events. You know, especially for D23, we've heard that they have confirmed a Kingdom Hearts 4 panel. And I'm like, you know this, I'm one of the biggest fans of Kingdom Hearts. Even though this series is so convoluted, you have to play their main games, you have to play their mobile games, you have to play their gacha games, you gotta play their handhelds to understand everything. Even though it's so convoluted like that, I still love the series. I hold it near and dear to my heart. I am very excited. Even though I was kind of disappointed with Kingdom Hearts 3, I do have high hopes for 4. What about you, man? Is there anything in particular you're excited about D23 or Gamescom?
I mean, I'm definitely excited for the both of them. I'm excited for Kingdom Hearts 4, but I have to say, like, I'm a bit of a fake fan in the sense that I really only played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I did not complete 3. I was bored of it, honestly, but it's on my backlog. I do want to go through Kingdom Hearts 3, but I'll be honest, I never touched the spin-offs on like the, you know, PSP games or the you know, none of them. So I haven't played them all. But that being said, Kingdom Hearts 4, look, I'm willing to give it a try. I still need to beat 3. Excited to see. Like, honestly, I think what would be interesting for this panel is because they showed Kingdom Hearts 4 surprisingly at Nintendo's June event. Now that they're having a panel, like, this game probably is a lot closer than I would have even ever guessed. Like, could it be a 2027?
I'm thinking 2027.
I'm thinking it might be like early 28.
I'm thinking late 27. Fall of 27. So, I can see that, honestly.
But honestly, before the Nintendo event and this panel, I would have guessed it was like a 2030 game. because of how long it took for them to like bring out Kingdom Hearts 3 finally, and now like again, dev cycles being what they are. But yeah, I think that's the biggest news that could come out of D23 in this Kingdom Hearts panel is just like give us a release window or what are we thinking. So we'll place our bets. You'll have late 27. I'm thinking 28. We'll see.
Yep. And as far as Gamescoms goes, in our pre-show we had talked about Neo Berlin 2087. This is a game that Marco and I are both pretty excited for. I mean, we've been following it for quite a bit now. I think Marco's been following it longer than I have, but the game itself looks like what I've seen so far. Like, I would buy the game. I am craving a cyberpunk-esque game. I crave that aesthetic. As you can all see from our video format as well. Like, it's just the aesthetics that I like. This, obviously Neo Berlin's a little more dark. But honestly, they released that Gamescom trailer today, and I was telling Marco, I'm like, there are parts of that game that looked a little rough to me. Hopefully this is not like the final product. I don't think it is, but I'm still interested. I do want to see more.
Yeah, I didn't have the same reaction. I didn't think it looked rough. I thought it looked as good as we've seen it. But I will say the hype a little bit died for me. It was like 2028. I'm like, dude, again, like, it's cool we get to see more. It's one of those games where it's like it's so far away, and who knows if it gets delayed. It seems like a very ambitious game, almost like my concern being maybe too good to be true from a gameplay perspective. I mean, you said it looked rough. To me, it looks fine, but like just like the whole first person, third person, like pulling off these cool action moves. It's like how much of this is real gameplay versus pre-render or like a target state that they're looking for.
Well, it's like the Wolverine debacle, right? Like everyone's saying, when we watched that trailer, half of the combat was kind of like you push B and you're in an animation slicing people up, and you're not really like in control of it, right? How much of that is here in Neo Berlin? And some people mind it. I personally don't. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. But I agreed.
The other one, we got some random. I'm looking through my phone here to see what other trailers. We got a trailer for that Game of Thrones War for Rust.
I cannot wait.
Like the trailer is like 10 seconds. Dude.
I didn't see that trailer, but I cannot wait for that game.
It's literally. I mean, I forgot the day. It was like August 20 something. They'll do a full gameplay reveal. So August 20s, we're getting our GTA 6 gameplay reveals. We're getting our War for Westeros reveals. But so yeah, kind of like I feel like Gamescom it's a cool event. It's obviously better if you're there. It's like the biggest gaming convention in the whole world. But I feel like, it's usually a small like drip feed of news. So we'll report back next week if there's any, big trailers, anything. We could do a debrief if maybe there's enough content there. But
like a react video or something.
Yeah. But something like I feel like it's if you're not there, sometimes it feels like a hit or miss of like how much is truly coming out outside of like trailers for games you already know. Like there's a Blood of the Dawnwalker trailer that I'm debating if I even want to watch it because I know I'm gonna buy that game, but do I need to see more? But yeah, we'll see what comes out of Gamescom. But
dude,
hopefully some great news.
There are just so many good games coming out, and honestly, like. Well, one, let me just say, I've been playing Crusader Kings 3, the Game of Thrones mod, so this is very timely with the Game of Thrones War for Westeros. Like, I need more Game of Thrones video games in me, and I really hope this is good. But two, to your point, some games are now being announced for 2028 and potentially being delayed. I think that's a good thing, man. I mean, between now and 2028, man, we have GTA 6, Wolverine, Fable, like those are like the top 3 games that are going to be coming out, and those are like closer to 2026 than 2028. Right. But I mean, if you're like a 9-to-5 gamer like us, like a 9-to-5 workers that are gamers, like it's gonna take us a while to grind through some of these games. and some of us got kids, and some of us are dinks, but I'm just saying.
Hey, Dink Life is a good life. Actually, I'll put it out there into the ether, and just because I saw the quick trailer for War of West. I can't say Westeros today, but there's also that re-release this week surprise of the Lord of the Rings War in the North that I never played when it first came out, and I really want to play this new like remake. But ever since that like randomly dropped this week, they're like, okay, fine, great that you remade War in the North, Lord of the Rings, and it's also Hobbit week for Magic the Gathering, which Nick and I are excited about. But no, man, between that Game of Thrones and that Lord of the Rings game, I want a remake of Battle from Middle Earth 2.
Please,
Dude,
that's like,
dude, that's the like of all the Lord of the Rings games, that's the one everybody wants.
My
Battle
God,
from Middle Earth 2.
My God, dude. I thought you were gonna say, "Oh yeah, Lord of the Rings: War in the North. We should play that, dude." I played that game. It is not that good. I would rather play Return of the King, on the PS2. But you're right, dude. Battle for Middle Earth 1 and 2. We need a remake. Stat.
I would steal my life away. I love that game.
I mean,
granted, I never played it on PC. I probably pick it up on PC.
No, I played it on Xbox. I played it on Xbox. Yeah, okay. I think if I go back to my parents' house, I might still have a copy of Battle for Middle Earth 2.
I don't have the copy, dude. It's like one of the few games I'm like, I wish I had a copy. But yeah, man. So hopefully when we see the gameplay reveal of War for Westeros, it gives us it's at least similar to Battle for Middle Earth 2 and brings us back. But yeah, so we'll report next week. Hopefully some good stuff coming out of Gamescom and D23.
Yeah. On to our next topic. Today it was confirmed that there are two games, both planned to launch before March of 2028. I'll talk about the two games right now. The first game being Darksiders 4. Darksiders 4, just going to read you a quick blurb on their Steam page. It's the legendary saga of the Four Horsemen, continuing in Darksiders 4. It's an all-new action-adventure set in an apocalyptic version of Earth and continues where the original Darksiders game left off. Now, what's really cool about this is that you can choose your horsemen. You take up one of the legendary horsemen, each with their own unique weapons and combat styles, and play through that with your friends. Co-op. That is awesome. Marco, have you played any of the Darksiders games before?
So this is, and I kid you not, before this announcement of like Darksiders 4 is official, and I think there's rumors / maybe they announced it, but I think this is the first time they're saying like a hard date it's coming before 28. I've been staring at Darksiders on my backlog for a very long time, and I kid you not, in the last couple months I've looked at it. I'm like, I need to start the Darksiders series. So I own all three of them. And actually, quick funny story is when I first met my wife and we spent our first Christmas together, she bought me two big presents. One is one of my favorite board games of all time, which is right above me, called Scythe. Scythe is a very famous board game. But then the second game was new at the time, was the brand new copy of Darksiders 3. And I was like, how do you know I'm interested in Darksiders? She's like, oh, I took a guess. It was like the new game at the time. But I was like, I can't play Darksiders 3 because I haven't finished Darksiders 1 or 2 yet. And fast forward 7 years later, I still haven't played it, man. So I'm excited, and I know I'll love all three of those games because they're right up my alley. I just haven't gotten around to playing them, but I think this is giving me the push I need to finish those three games by 2028.
Yeah, and also the developer Gunfire Games, I didn't know this, and I don't know if you know this, but they developed the Remnant 1 and 2 games. And honestly...
Oh, yeah, THQ.
Yeah. I haven't played the Remnant games, but I've heard, like, if you're a big fan of kind of just, like difficult bosses plus looting, which... both those things are up my alley, so I need to play them. I think I talked to you and I was like, we need to play it, but you've already played it. I need to try, but I just the aesthetics of like Remnant 2, which is their most recent game, it just looks so good. Like the graphics
I think
look
it's
really
recently on
nice.
sale too. Like I've played a little bit of Remnant too, and it was pretty fun. I think like it didn't fully sink its teeth into me, but I feel like
Yeah.
like I mentioned to you in a previous video, it's one of those things where it's like, do I want to play this game by myself or do I need friends to play it with?
I think
If
it's
I
one
had,
of those games where you need friends for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
like if you and I played co-op, I would
Mhm.
do Remnant too. It was pretty fun, and like I said again, like I'm not the biggest Souls like person, but it's not exactly a Souls like.
It's
There's a
like
lot more
it's
shooting.
kind of it's like a FPS Souls like looter shooter kind of thing
It's
to
kind
me,
of like
right?
what's that game? There's that one game I just beat a couple of years ago that like nobody bought. It was Outriders. What was it called? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I think it was
Out,
Outriders.
Outriders?
Yeah, it was Outriders. I
Oh.
beat. It was a
Oh,
game I beat
this
completely
game,
solo.
man?
It's kind
No
of like that, but I
way.
feel like it's better.
I was gonna say
I
Outriders was kind of a bust.
It was kind of fun. I kind of had some fun with it. It was hard at parts depending on the difficulty you were on. But I feel like Remnant 2 is like what Outriders should have been.
Yeah,
And I
yeah, I could
did
see
kind
that.
of like Outriders, even though the story was abysmal.
Yeah,
So I do like those types of games. But
yeah,
anywho, like Darksiders, like 4-player co-op, man, it it'll be interesting how they integrate 4-player co-op because like the first three are very much single player, not exactly like dungeon, like a Metroidvania hacks and slash, like a kind of like a original God of War, Zelda, Dante's
mhm,
Inferno type, but type game. So it'll
yeah,
be interesting. I mean, Darksiders 3 was a little bit more Souls like and like more up close than the first two. So yeah, I'm excited to see what gameplay and how they like continue innovating on the series.
yeah. I'm on the same boat as you, man. I haven't played through any of them. I've played Darksiders 2 a couple hours. Really enjoyed just the combat and the aesthetics. But yeah, I mean, Darksiders 4 it looks really good, and I think we need to play through at least the first three. And my understanding is they're not like too crazy long either. So
No, it probably like 15, 20 hours each tops.
yeah. So yeah, and it's not like if I'm playing it, I'm probably not gonna go for like a completionist playthrough or anything. So
Dude, I'm way too like I have not done 100%. Like I think the last game I fully platinumed 100% completion you ever want to call it was Spider-Man 2.
oh,
But that's also
mine was
like
Spider-Man 1. Yeah,
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 dude, it's so like they make it so easy to 100% that game. And it's like you just kind of
yeah,
have to. But outside of that, like I can't even remember the last time I 100% of the game.
yeah. So the next game that was kind of tied to the news was a new Warhorse Studio developed game. In the vein of Kingdom Come Deliverance, Kingdom Come Deliverance 3, um, which I was actually a little disappointed hearing that news for that, just because like I wanted to hear more news on like the Lord of the Rings game that they're making.
All right, yeah.
Also having played through like I think I have like
I
10
forgot they're
hours.
making a Lord of the Rings game. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know if you've played through any of the Kingdom Come Deliverance games, but I played through the first one like 10 hours in, and like it's so janky. And normally I'm all for the jank. Like I play so many of
All
these
right.
like indie games, man, and you would think like it's kind of like a RPG with like simulation like type mechanics. It's scratching all the right parts in my brain, but I just kind of like dropped off from it. I hear a lot of people say like
Mm-hmm.
just skip the first game, play the second game. You can just watch a YouTube video on the story, and like the second game does everything in the first game but like 10 times better. So I might end up doing that, because dude, these games are really cool, man. Like
Yeah.
you literally start off as like a blacksmith's apprentice or whatever that cannot read. You're terrible at fighting. You don't know how to use like a sword, right? And like through the game, you could go through and do like
You barely know where to go because the game gives you like no hints.
and that's what I like, man. I love games like that. I don't want
Yeah.
any like hand holding in my games, like. And we'll talk about this right after this. This topic is like I was gonna talk about like the Elder Scrolls, like Morrowind compared to like Skyrim, but we'll talk about that in just a bit. But I don't want that. Yeah, I want games that like that don't think you're an idiot.
Yeah.
I think that's the main thing. But
yeah. It's another 2 games as have been. I own both of them. I didn't even give the first one 10 hours. I think I probably only gave it like 4 or 5, if I'm being honest. And I think, it is a patience thing for me too. Like, I do get, like, some hand holding because I want to get through a game, but I do think I need to give the first game a fair shake. But if it gets too convoluted, I may just skip it and try the second one to see how much more of an improvement they made.
I'm telling
Because
you,
yeah,
I
the
heard a
story
lot of
looks
improvement.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I like that it's like a grounded RPG. Like, I enjoy my high fantasy more than the next guy,
Yeah.
but just that it's kind of based in real world conflicts and nothing too fantastic. Like, I don't think there's any fantasy in it.
There's no games like that out.
Right.
Dude.
It's so unique, right?
It's unique, yeah.
It's a big boy RPG, and we like our big boy RPGs. So again, it's just even between Darksiders and this game, THQ Nordic and Deep Silver, just giving us more reasons to crack against our backlog.
Yeah, and they're going to add to that with the new Metro game, right? So
oh yeah, stop it.
It's
I at least beat all 3 of those games, so I don't.
I did beat all the Metro games, but I wasn't a big fan of Exodus. But we'll talk about that another day. So yeah, those are the 2 games that are confirmed. They're planned to launch before March 2028. As I said before in this video, 2028, it's going to sneak up on us, and there are just a wealth of new games to play. So you better start attacking that backlog. And I'm saying that to you guys, but I'm also saying that to myself because I still haven't even started Kentucky Route Zero. I'm not even gonna lie. Jumping into the next piece of news, Elder Scrolls 6 name tease. Asha Sharma made a tweet, a post saying like the live playthrough of the Elder Scrolls 6, and then a bunch of asterisks this morning. 8 to be exact. And she said the scale and grandeur are incredible. The story is even greater. Obviously she has to say that, right? As the CEO of Xbox. But there's a lot of speculation on what that subtitle is. As we all know, we've had Morrowind, we've had Oblivion and Skyrim. I don't know the games before Morrowind. I'm not even going to talk about them.
Or Daggerfall.
Daggerfall, yeah.
Second one, I don't know. I know the first one was Arena, I think.
Yeah, I didn't play the first 2. I played Morrowind. I played
Skyrim.
So Skyrim was my first Elder Scrolls game.
You didn't play Oblivion.
I went back to play Morrowind because I heard so many good things about Morrowind. And then I played only a little bit of Oblivion, and I'm glad I didn't play through the old Oblivion because of the new remastered. I'm going to play through the remaster. I hear so many good things about just completing Oblivion. But anyways,
Oblivion is the definition of, like, you say you like jank. Oblivion is the jankiest game, but like it is so much, like, even in the remaster.
I was gonna say I've seen the videos and
jank.
Yeah, they kept the jank.
Dude, playing that game in 2006 was such a special time. I had Morrowind, but I never played it, so like Oblivion was my jumping off point in 2006. Dude. That game is so great.
It might be time for my yearly Morrowind playthrough. I'm not even gonna lie, because
yearly.
Well, I mean, I've only played through it once, but I'm going to make it a yearly occurrence. All right.
This guy's talking about his backlog and now, like, and how he doesn't tackle it. It's like, I'm gonna play Morrowind every single year. What? You're just saying stuff at this point. What?
Anyways, Todd Howard recently said that, they sold over 65 million copies of Skyrim. Players are still exploring Skyrim.
65 million.
I know, it's an insane amount of copies, and it's been 15 years since the release. Since that time, I think they've released like 7 different copies of Skyrim. He's saying that the next chapter is on the way. We are where we plan to be, loving how it looks and playing it every day. This has me super excited. I still remember when Skyrim came out, man. I played the absolute shit out of Skyrim, and even like that was on the console in my console days, and then I got it on PC and I modded that to hell, and it was insane. There are some crazy like graphic overhaul mods. There are mods where just adds a bunch of content. There's actually on PC. I forget what it's called. I'll look at it. I'll look it up when you give your bit. But basically, it's based off of the Skyrim engine, but it's like it's a whole separate game. But anyways, I'm very excited about it, man. How excited are you? What do you think the subtitle will be?
Yeah, so Elder Scrolls is arguably like with Gears of War E-Day about to launch in like 2 months, Fable pretty near around the corner. Like this is arguably Microsoft's biggest game. It is Xbox's biggest game cooking, right? And honestly, dude, like I love the Elder Scrolls. We talked about. I never got too into Fallout. Fallout's on my backlog. I need to play through 3, New Vegas, and 4, and eventually we're gonna get hit with 2 more Fallout games. So, but they never grabbed me as much as like Elder Scrolls did, especially Oblivion and Skyrim to an equal amount. I'm excited to just see what this game looks like in terms of the improvements and fidelity they'll be able to get out of this game. So with the subtitle, I mean, it's been rumored ever since, like, this game was technically announced back in 2018. So we're like on 8 years of speculating about this game. And I think ever since the beginning, people were like, they're going to go to the land of Hammerfell, which is where the second game took place, where the Red Guards are from, etc. Yeah. So people thought, not that this would be called Hammerfell, but maybe High Rock, which is one of the capital cities. I don't know if it's the capital, but it's one of the cities in Hammerfell. So High Rock would fit the 8-character asterisk. But now the thinking is it's very likely called Sentinel, Elder Scrolls 6 Sentinel. Mm-hmm. Sentinel is one of the coastal cities of the Hammerfell region, and obviously it has 8 letters as well. But the other big tease that was kind of found out now through this news is like, if you go back to Starfield, which came out a few years ago now at this point, in your player creation screen, I think you have like a tag or like a series of numbers. And if you actually take the numbers and assign them to the letters of the alphabet, they also just happen to spell Sentinel. So I think that's kind of like the top choice, highest speculation is that this game will be called Sentinel. Mm-hmm. And I'll be honest,
that's kind of a lame name. I'm not gonna lie.
It's kind of lame. Like I get it. It's part of the city. It's the coastal city name, but like it just doesn't roll off the tongue.
It's not a Skyrim. It's not an Oblivion. It's not a Morrowind, man. Todd, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? You're gonna make us crash out on this podcast, man. What are you doing? Change that name.
And again, I know it's the name of the city. It just doesn't sound high fantasy to me. Like I think of Sentinel, I think of
the X-Men.
Like X-Men, futuristic, cyberpunky. I don't know. It's just the
it's not.
Obviously, we know nothing about this game, so we're grasping at straws here, just for any information that we can get. But yeah, if it's I honestly I'd be fine with High Rock.
I think High Rock is good.
High Rock, yeah. Or just call it Hammerfell. Like I think I'm pretty sure Elder Scrolls 2 is called Daggerfall. I'm gonna look it up so I don't sound like an idiot.
I think High Rock is fine. Honestly,
it was Daggerfall. Call it Hammerfell.
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls 6 Hammerfell.
I mean Elder Scrolls 5 was Skyrim. I mean name it Hammerfell, man.
Whatever. Names aside, though, hopefully this game is a banger.
Yeah.
But the name doesn't. I was hoping for like Hammerfell. High Rock would be fine, or like do something like Oblivion, or just like a word that's obviously closely associated to the story. Because I don't care about this city name. Like Skyrim was a region.
So I was gonna say Skyrim
You
was
know,
the
like
region. Yeah,
like so
we'll
we'll
see.
see.
Yeah.
But yeah, Elder Scrolls 6. Oh, and then the other thing people are begging is like make it exclusive to Xbox and
Oh
PC.
my
That's like
god, stop,
Asha's tweet is
bro.
just blown up.
Stop,
But I
bro.
mean,
That's the
hey,
Xbox stands, man, hoping that Xbox doesn't go underwater. Listen, in the long run, they make more money and they sell the games everywhere. All right. What happened to being? Why are you being anti-consumerism right now? All
no,
right?
it's I'm playing the long game, my guy. So it's I'm of the camp. Yeah, I want everybody to be able to play everything, but the business reality is like Xbox is clearly in third place. They're underwater. There's like you have to give a reason to people like to buy a console. If you don't have exclusives, you're not gonna have a console. There's no point in manufacturing consoles, and I don't want Microsoft Xbox to drop out of the race and have PlayStation essentially have the monopoly on like hardcore gaming consoles and Nintendo to have the monopoly on like more family friendly gaming. Like we need competition, and if it takes exclusivity to have more competition so that everybody stays in the race, honestly, that's better in the long term, even if it means some PlayStation owners can't play the Elder Scrolls. And I'm not saying I'm not a gatekeeper. I have a PlayStation 5. Like I play PlayStation all the time. I play them all.
He
I'm
never
just
talks
saying,
about his PlayStation. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
well, I mean, Xbox is clearly my main account, but like, I have
Regardless, whatever.
Regardless.
That's not what we're here for.
But
I want to say before we jump to the next topic, Enderal Forgotten Stories. Look that up. Enderal. Enderal.
what is this guy saying?
Because you're a big fan of Skyrim, Enderal is a total conversion mod for Skyrim. It is its own game. Okay, it's set in its own world with its own lore and story. It offers an immersive open world for the player to explore, overhauled skill systems and gameplay mechanics in a dark psychological storyline with believable characters. Check it out. I'm telling you, man.
I also see it's developed by Sure AI.
Bro, this
Giving
game
me AI, giving me AI slop.
my guy, this game, this conversion mod came out before AI was even a thing. I don't know what the fuck Sure AI is, bro. look up Enderal, bro. This thing's been in development.
I see it. All right. Well, he's gonna make me. I guess I don't have to rebuy it. I'll have it on
it's
Game
free.
Pass,
It's free. It's literally free on Steam.
No, I'm saying I don't have Skyrim on PC, but I'll have it on Game Pass. So.
I don't think you need Skyrim anymore. See,
we're just beyond Skyrim.
No, I legit, I thought they released a copy where like you don't need Skyrim, but the one I'm looking at says you do. It says you do need. I don't.
The last thing we'll say was the while we're on the topic of Elder Scrolls, I think you and I are both excited to check out Fate Keeper, which released today on Steam. I know it's like a alpha. It's a dark fantasy RPG kind of in the vein of Dark Messiah and Might and Magic. It looks really good. I know it's probably like an hour or two, like you're paying $10, but I might just do it because I don't know, it looks pretty good. So maybe that'll be my quick fix.
Yeah, they say that the early access version is about 2 hours, but
yeah, it's to be expected.
Yeah, I mean it looks good.
Are you picking it up?
Nah. I mean, for the price point, it's not bad, but dude, I have just so many other games to play. Like, I don't really want to buy this game and have it sit in my library. And I mean, it looks good. It actually looks so good. But we'll see.
He doesn't want to be taken away from Mistfall Hunter. We get it.
No, we're on Project Zomboid now, bro. Project Zomboid. Anyways, lastly, like I said, Marco would kill me if we didn't talk about the leaked Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo controllers. There have been leaks that, what was it, like the God of War Xbox controller, Legend of Zelda Nintendo controller.
Gears of War.
Oh, Gears of War. What did I say?
God of War.
God of War PlayStation.
What?
Take over the segment. Take over the segment, man.
this man, it's too late and it's bedtime for no, I'll just quickly announce, like, if anybody's controller collectors, every major console brand this week has like banger controllers announced and coming out. So official ones, Xbox even had a trailer for 2 new Gears of War E-Day controllers, and I'll be honest, I haven't bought, because I'm a big Elite 2 series guy, so I never had the need for controllers like other colorways. But I saw this Gears of War Xbox controller, I was like, I need that displayed. And honestly, I bought the Gears of War E-Day Collector's Edition. I now bought the controller, so come October, I'm gonna put it up here on my wall. And man, these 2 new Gears of War controllers, like it was enough to make me. I'm like, all right, I gotta pre-order one of those controllers. But also, PlayStation has a Wolverine controller and a Wolverine PlayStation, and they both also look pretty sick. And the other leak was Nintendo for the 40th anniversary of Zelda, which they have done nothing for outside of like the Ocarina of Time remake, which we still haven't seen gameplay of. Like, they had Mario had a whole 35th anniversary with like games, whatever. Zelda, nothing for 40 years. So he's getting a console and a controller, and that was leaked through images, but it also looks pretty sick, man. Like, they got a black to green gradient. Man, if you're a controller collector and you like displaying controllers, you got some good ones coming out in the next few months.
All I've got to say, just listening to Marco talk, you would expect him to have just giant walls in his house for all these displays. This guy, I'm literally today working on my computer, typing out my emails, comes over with a PlayStation Sony blind box, rips it open. It's a little God of War statue, like a Kratos statue. I'm like, what is happening? What?
There he is.
There he is. This man just randomly
like
buys these
figures,
things
man.
and just displays every little thing.
All right. Hey man, collectors gotta collect.
No, yeah, no, it's awesome, and you're definitely rubbing off on me in that area. I've been buying more things, and to my detriment, but it is what it is.
I apologize to your wife in advance.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah. But okay, well, some last minute housekeeping items for you all. We are over the hump of 50 subscribers already. We're very close. We're halfway there to the 100 subscriber mark, which again, we have a giveaway going on where if you comment on YouTube and if you comment on Spotify, you will get 2 entries into a giveaway where we will buy, if you get drawn, we will buy you a $20 game key, whichever platform you would like it. And you know, just to celebrate, we're super excited to do this giveaway. We're very thankful to have this audience, and you know, you guys are a big reason for, you know, why we do this. We enjoy talking about video games. We enjoy talking about the gaming news and everything that's going on in the gaming sphere. But most of all, we enjoy interacting with you all. So yeah, leave a comment. Let us know what you thought about the news this week. And make sure to subscribe or follow on the platform that you listen to us on. Marco, any last words?
Yeah, and I would say if you made it this far into the video, thank you. But also, we would love to hear, like, if you've been around, sticking with us and listening to us, what could we do better? What would you like to see? Really just want to hear from you guys. So Nick and I will be responding in the comments. But otherwise, have a great weekend ahead and of gaming, and we'll see you in the next video of gaming news.
Yep. See ya.